Hi, this is Martin, and today we're going to be looking at the old OpenInsight Examples application. Sounds a bit strange, but that's where we're going to start. And then we're going to look at what I've done as a non-programmer to jazz it up just a little bit in OpenInsight 10. So to start off with, we'll just launch the application. You get the option to go into an MDI frame or list box. We'll just do the MDI frame very quickly. And this is what the application looked like. Perfectly functional, worked quite nicely, and it had some good examples of how things are put together, including on this one we got some images. Let's do a listing, and we'll go to works. So click to view the image, you can view the image, you get the idea. Go into invoices, invoice entry. Again, different ways of searching, pull back the invoice. There's some reports in here as well with a hierarchical list box. So you get the idea on how this worked and how it looked. So to be fair, it was written a long time ago. It's a bit grey and the tables look a bit boring. So in OpenInsight 10, if I just run that up, I just had a little bit of a play around using the tools that are available to us, or more like the properties that are available to us. So if I just open up one of the windows, which one should we grab? This one will do. This is the new OpenInsight 10 interface. You see you've got your toolbox with all your controls down this side. Your work area, you can have multiple windows open as well if you want to be working on multiple windows or a window and code. But these are the properties. There's lots of them that have been exposed in OI10, a lot more than we had before. And this enables you to create some quite nice looking interfaces. So if I just launch this application, then we'll just go into a little note from me, basically saying that it's still a work in progress and it's built by a non-programmer. There's two ways of looking at the application, either in record view or grid view. So if I just go into the classic record view, this is an MDI frame, customers. We can then view a customer. So if I just grab this one here, you can see any invoices. Okay, we haven't got any on that one, but if I just clear that out, nope, and we'll go to record number 1. Then for the contact information here, we've actually got some invoices, and if I click on invoice 7, double click it, then it will pop up and I could email or print that. The email isn't working in this current version. Like I said, this is a work in progress. Products, so if I bring in the product that we had earlier on, number 1, let's do it via the listing. Haven't got anything on that one. So if I do a keyword on works, okay, that. So bring this one in, then we can view the image, and then you see an image as well popping up. If we want to add any photographs, we can. So you see we've got a bit of a different look and a feel. The tables look a little bit nicer and the like. The reports at the moment aren't working. This is a little note that comes up. I'm waiting for some fixes on the hierarchical list box. And then DB admin, a different use of colors and a different use of buttons. So I'll make no excuse in this particular application for a mix of styles, but this one's got a mix of normal buttons, buttons with text, also sort of like a Office 2016 type look. The text here will wrap. I'm just waiting for a fix from Carl, but these are just different ways of looking at the same sort of application. So if I go back into here, and this time we'll just do the grid view. It's exactly the same, except this time it's working on a grid view. So if I go to customers, I can see all the customers. I can double click on BGBase and bring them up. I can see any invoices. I can double click and I can see the invoice information. Works exactly the same way, but I think you'll agree with a little bit of work. This took me a few evenings to put together, but it does look a lot nicer than what we had before. So anyway, that's a bit of a heads up. I hope you find this useful, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.